The quite legitimate question has been raised whether or not the Christian communities of the world might today be facing a kind of Galileo moment. Before Copernicus and Galileo, all Christian believers, almost all Christian believers, just simply knew that the Earth was the center of the universe and the sun went around the Earth. And it took probably, 150, 200 years for the churches, different communities by that time, Protestants, Catholic, and Orthodox, to figure out how the basis of the faith, the long-standing and durable confidence in the Bible, could be maintained entirely and shift to believing that the earth went around the sun. So that was not an easy process. Are we in a situation like that with, for example, proposals that seem to suggest from the scientific community that humankind began not with an individual pair, but with a whole group of people? The science itself needs to be checked out, thoughtfully considered. Questions about how the Bible might be interpreted, if that science seems to hold up, needs to be considered. Certainly the worst thing that could happen would be people to rush to judgment and to make categorical statements that might one day prove as foolish as Martin Luther banging his beer stein and say, of course Copernicus has got to be wrong. Historians make lousy prophets, so I'm not sure we are at that kind of moment. And I'm certainly not equipped as a scientist to make a judgment on these kind of proposals, but whether we are or are not at a Galileo moment, the churches will reason better about these scientific questions if they reason patiently, reason from the basis of broad Christian belief, reason especially from the beginning point provided by confidence that God in Christ has spoken truly to all humankind.